Hello YouTube, Damo_23 here. Welcome back to the Youth Only Challenge with 1860 Munich. Episode 55 was one of despair, a Champions League final which if you have not watched, you should go and watch back and the run in as it was incredible. We are here with episode 56 and we go again. Even if we won it last season, we would have to go again because there is business to attend to domestically, and there is obviously now still business to attend to in the Champions League. Today we obviously have the Champions League draw. We're going to recap how we went. We've only signed 2 players in, so I didn't give you the Christmas Day 1st of July because it was an underwhelming Christmas. And we will probably get in maybe a live com or a recap of how this Champions League group goes. I don't want to clutter up too many YouTube episodes with too much information, live comms for no reason. But what we'll do is we'll keep this video open to see how the stream goes. We come into the league in good form. We come into pre-season in great form as well. We did draw a game in pre-season, and I'm just going to highlight, sometimes FM just makes you tear your hair out. 40 shots, expected XG of 4. Still can't score. But it doesn't matter because we did beat Dortmund for the first time in a couple of years in the league, and for only the second time in the league and the third time in the entire save. So, yeah, and usually Dortmund FM us. I'm very happy with this. Even then, we only won 3-1, and it took an almighty effort to score the third goal as well. We had a disallowed goal for offside that definitely should have stood, and we obviously eventually scored with Rosario from a corner. Their keeper just went utterly bonkers in Mantel, and without him, it could have been 7 or 8. We then also beat Hamburg. Yet again another game we dominated in. Should have scored a couple more. And this was the reason we went away from the 4-4-2 originally, was being it doesn't score, usually concede. But having that second 4-4-2, that possession-based 4-4-2 to fall into, just sees games out so much better. And it allows us to keep the ball, move it around, have good shape, and not concede. And it is a really nice system to have. And at the minute, it's me and Bayern up the top of the tree. Important to mention last season, Bayern, by the way, 32 wins out of 34, 2 draws and 103 goals for, and only conceded 23. They're going to be pretty hard to beat, and look, it is what it is there. Last thing I will say before we get into the Champions League group stage draw is look at the overall balance. $249 million, 88 mil in the transfer budget, and a little bit of that has come because of our transfer history. We have made 53 mil in total sales. Demiami was a guy I didn't particularly want to lose, but I don't think we're ever going to get the money that we got for him. It was only worth about 11 mil here at the club. Managed to talk Leicester to give me 23 mil up front, clauses to get it to 28 over like 12 months. It's there's a bout clause for like 7 mil, 5 mil, something like that. But we get 50% whatever he sells on for. I was a bit Aminari because he is a bit of a highly influential player in the dynamics. And secondly, more importantly, he's actually pretty good at winning the ball back. However, I don't think he's ever going to be that guy that would start for me in a Champions League final unless we had injuries. And I don't think he's that guy to take me to the next level. The money here we're currently building is for that one wonder kid that comes out that is already like 4-star at 16. And if we have that wonder kid ever come out, I want to have the war chest in order to go, mate, you're the one that's going to win me the save. Here's 100 mil for you. There hasn't been that player just yet. They do come out on FM, especially later in saves. And one day, when our reputation is good enough, you've got to remember, we're still only the 64th highest ranked club in the world. We will eventually get to a stage where we can attract whoever we want. And when we get there, it would be huge. Now, we've sold other people. Diallo, we've sold. Jose Maria Villanueva is another one I didn't want to sell, but he's Basque. I didn't realise he was Basque-born. And Atletico Bilbao somehow finished second with just Basque players in 2030, 2029, 2030. Because of that, I rewarded Villarreal. He came in for him, and I said, you know what? If you give me 5 million, 50%, whatever he sells on for, see you later. I've let Villanueva go. He's never been the greatest player, but as a backup player, he's always been very good, decent, and worthy of a goal. Instead, we're using Christopher Zetti as a right footer on that right-hand side and seems to like it. And what I will say about Villanueva, if he does develop, he is still 20 and could develop with first-team football. Definitely an option to bring him back at 25 or so. And that brings me into my next point. We did have a bid in for this boy, if we go to Jeppe Hansen. And the reason why we did is he is wanting out of Arsenal for $93 million. Arsenal failed for Champions League football. For 93 mil would be the entire money in the club, but he doesn't fit the system because we're playing 4-4-2. I've got Rudy, I've got Dino, and I've got backup, obviously, options there. And obviously, Yeppy Hansen just doesn't get into the first team. And because of that, not because he's not quality, because I just don't have room with a two-man midfield. And because of that, I can't spend 93 mil on him. I nearly did, though. I nearly did. Nico also left. Sully, the left back, who did start here for the last couple of years, year left on his deal. Unhappy about the amount of football he's played. I've sold him. I'm going to use my rullers out at left back when I can, and obviously have Holt there as well. So one big thing for me that I haven't been able to find is fullbacks on the save. Right back and left back fullbacks are hard. I found one right back, and he wanted to come in to replace Danny Lovett as a star player. So that didn't happen. Anyhow, we have made free signings here. Guzman is not one to really worry about. He was just on a free from one of the American youth sides, Colorado. Just really well-rounded, got 18 determination. Because he's also from the USA nationality, as well as Mexican, he can play under 19 football. So at 18, I've decided to bring him in on a free, just to see if he develops. Because if he does hit his potential, and he does his potential moves to 4-star, he could actually turn into a really good backup option for us. So if he does, great, and if he doesn't, we sell him on for a little bit of profit. Now we get into the next two. I'm going to start with Mr. Young. Now, the reason why they've been nicknamed is that he was called Wu Young Do, and Mr. Dong was actually called something Dong. So, yeah. Anyhow, here he is. Mr. Young scored on his debut. The game does not rate him in terms of star rating. They reckon he's 2-star with not much potential. I look at a guy like this with those mentals, the ability to hit a long shot, the passing ability, and the physicality. Apart from being 5'3", he looks incredible. I honestly think that if he wasn't 5'3", I would train him to be a right back because there's lack of them on the save. Even then, maybe we train him to play right back in those really games that you should really dominate and win heavy. But yeah, I just expect the South Korean international to really develop here. He can spend a year, obviously, in and around the squad, and then it may be hard for him to play 19s football. But if he develops, he could be fantastic, and especially with those stats, he's unreal. But his counterpart, Mr. Dong, is just next level. Now, Mr. Dong was originally called Dong Jin No. Mr. Dong is what we're knowing him for. Centre back, South Korean, only been capped once, bought him in for only a couple mil, and well, we go and get him because he's 6'2". He's incredibly good, and I honestly see a world where if he develops, he could replace Oscar at centre back. Now that is a big call, but he's got the big three. His heading will improve. He's mentally crazy, and look, South Korea just produced amazing youth. So there you are, Mr. Dong. If he hits that potential, could be as good as our Cetus. AJ wants me to tell you that we signed Mr. Young because he's our head of chief scout on Twitch. Follow us live on Twitch to be part of the scouting process. And he said to screw the star ratings and FM that Mr. Young is going to be the best midfielder we're ever going to have at the football club. There is reason to believe that there is a guy that could do that. Anyhow, that is your business. That's how we started the league. We got Frankfurt coming up in a few days' time. We then got Bayern after that as well. But we'll see how this episode goes. The first point of call, though, is the sim forward to the Champions League group stage draw. Fingers crossed for a good group. I still expect to be a 4th seed, but you just never know. Maybe we might move up to a 3rd seed, but we'll see. We've been seeded 3rd, so it's not too bad. Now, we can't get Bayern and we can't get Dortmund, so that's really good. The rest of the guys we could get are definitely out. Let's just draw the teams out till we get to the 3rd seeds. Rightio, and we'll have a look where Dortmund and that sit. Right, Dortmund have Spurs, and Spurs beat us at home, and we drew to them away from home, so that's probably a good thing. And Dortmund have Roma, who I think we could beat. There's a group that I don't want especially, and that's Group H, Man City and Madrid. We lost the City in the final, and we beat Madrid in the semi. Now, we did beat them 7-0, but that's a flash in the pan moment. I don't think that's going to happen. We don't want Group B, Barcelona and PSG. That would be not the group at all. PSG are world class, and Barcelona, yeah, we've beaten them in the past. They're still bloody incredible, and they were, not last year's champions, the champions before. If you're looking for groups that you want to go into, Group A, because you've got Porto and Inter, and I think we can do a job there. Group D, I think we're better than Ajax, so as long as we got a good 4th seed there, that's a potential for a good group. Group E is Juve and Benfica, and I think that's probably the group I would like. I think Benfica would have good regions. Juve we have history of beating. I think Group E wouldn't be bad. Group F we can't get. Group G is not bad. Milan we beat in a friendly this year. Monaco I think we could beat. So at the minute we want Group A, we want Group D, we want Group E and G. But above all cross we do not want B or H. First out the draw is Galatasaray. Second is Feyenoord. We avoid big Group B. We can't get this group. Group D's okay. We don't get that. Group E, we don't get that. We can't get Group F. We need Group G. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. That is the definition of a group of death. Group H, we get City, who we lost to in the Champions League final, and we get Madrid, who we beat in a semi-final. I think we're in trouble. Can we beat Madrid 7-0 again? I don't know. Anyone but Olympiacos or we can't get Hervé Berlin, thank God. Look, Olympiacos, Olympic Lyon. Probably not Anderlecht or Shakhtar. Can we get like the Greek side to just, it would be nice. Basil's out, Anderlecht's out, Zenit's out. Get Lyon out there, please. The Greek side goes there. Shakhtar go there. Lyon go there. All right, it's Copenhagen that we're going to get. We should be beating Copenhagen. Let's go check on Copenhagen because... Oh, they got Victor, my boy, from our stream save with La Coruña last year. Still got Jonas Wind. Wow. Still doing very well at 32. But there we are. Well, look, at the end of the day, we always seem to win the Europa League on saves. So, the fact that we get put in Group H, we've got Man City and Real Madrid. And if you go back to last year's... Champions League run, we obviously beat beat Madrid in the semi-final. We lost 3-1 in Spain before beating 7-0 at home, which I don't think we could ever do again. And Manchester City are the side as well that we lost the Champions League final to last season. That is not a fun group. We get the group of death. And oh boy, it could be the Europa League that we're going to. What is the vision? Are we expected to get through the group? Be competitive. I'll try my best, boys. Don't rule it out. If we top this group, I'm just going to say we're going to win the title. We win the title. We're going to win it all. We beat Madrid and City because we're better. You reckon? Maybe. Who knows? We've been handed a very tough group. It's the toughest group we could have got. We literally got the one group we didn't want. This episode is going to have a live comment, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Manchester City in a replay of the Champions League final on match day 1. So... Well, strap yourself in. The second part of this episode, a replay of last year's UCL final in the group stage as match day 1. That doesn't fill me with confidence, boys. But look, it's a group. It's tough. If we get out this group, oh boy, we are going to go and give the Champions League another hell of a run. Welcome back, YouTube. It is Manchester City in a Champions League final replay, match day 1 of Group H here. And I am absolutely nervous. I would have to say if we're getting through the group, even though it sounds ludicrous, we have to probably beat City or Madrid at home. And I guess the best time to play them is straight up. We know all about this City side. It's a City side that obviously beat us in the final. We went very in-depth into it last episode. If you look about the transfer history, here. They have not made a sale in. They've just sold a couple of guys. No one really of note. And I reckon we are where we need to be in terms of beating City. And the main reason I say that is Bayern Munich have not lost a game in the league up until 3 days ago. We also beat Frankfurt 1-0, but we scored, and we held on for dear life. Rudy is in the same fixture last year, got sent off in the 13th minute when we were 3-0 up, and we lost the game 4-3. It's the first time we really raged on this save, really, like proper rage, Damo rage. But today, we got sent off in the 78th minute. We held on for dear life. Artist pulling off a string of fantastic saves. I think still got a 6.9. But still, it was an amazing performance. And here we go. So Manchester City side that we obviously did beat. We did lose to in the Champions League final. Real Madrid have Copenhagen. Gotta love filming late at night when people are getting angry. Now, our Cetus is obviously suspended because he got sent off in the Champions League final. This is our first game back. Oscar's failed his fitness test. He has a strained neck. But I've asked men to become boys, and men would play for a strained neck. So out you go. Mr. Dong played quite well, actually, against Bayern Munich. So he's going to play again. Morales loves a bigger game, and I am a big believer that I think we have to go slightly more defensively minded against City. So a fullback that isn't as good going forward, but better defensively over Holt, who could probably get up and down that little bit more. You then look to the bench. We definitely need some striking options here. I'm thinking that probably Musija has to come in. And I think you get Bohane probably should be the one that makes way. It's hard to say, really. Yankee Janka could miss out too. But he's a defensively minded midfielder. Zeddy could miss out. Money issues then who plays right wing if we needed to, if each picked up an injury. If that was to happen, I don't like it, but I could play David Brito out there. So I'm going to leave Zeddy out. Not something I would like to do. Obviously, Christopher's one of our own prospects, but I feel like that keeps still a defensively minded bench, but it allows me to keep a striker on the bench in Admir Musija. It isn't the same team that lost the City on in the Champions League final last episode. Instead, it's a very similar team. Rosario's gone a ball playing defender, and Mr. Dong is the centre back today. Lovett and Morales are still there though, with Artiz, the Australian, in net. Kisma, Rudy, Dino, and EH are the same four that did start that Champions League final. Kisma, of course, scoring in it. And then Hart and Margetts, who did put us on our shoulders and try to carry us through our captain. Unfortunately, though, we did succumb to City and their riches. Here we go. First day, match day 1. And that is a similar City side to that beat us in the Champions League final. But there's one big name that is starting there, and that is Vlahovic. He is not injured today. He is available, fit and ready to play. Did miss the Champions League final last episode. We will look at the City side a little bit more. Ask the boys to go and extract some sort of revenge. I'm not over it. I was a bit distraught last night in bed. Had nightmares about it. But here we are. It's Bidgelow in goals, the same keeper, the same right back in Umar. It's Ruben Diaz. It's Bungard. And Owen, though, gets a start this time around. Raheem Sterling started last time. Valverde obviously scored the winner. And Sandro is playing centre mid, not on the left-hand side. Joe Felix has been ousted to the left wing, not up front, to make way for Vlahovic. And Vivas is still the absolutely most amazing regen you're ever going to see. Aguero 2.0. And Vlahovic at 31 is just next level. Obviously, Gasparini, Gotland, Phil Foden, Ricky, Ryan, Collins, and Pedro Porro make the bench. They don't have all their riches on the bench because they can't have the 12 subs. But you expect City to do a number on us today. Scoring first matters most. It's not ideal. Darcy Hart has been in great form recently. Hopefully he scores. We're, of course, on extended highlights. It's your replay of the Champions League final here in Munich for match day 1. And I tell you what, this could have massive implications on the next 5 games in this group. Pinch a win here. Beat Copenhagen home and away. 9 points. Can you find a draw somewhere and you're probably through? Lose this game here, all of a sudden you must find a win against Madrid at somewhere, and you just never know. Anyhow, away we go. It's City in the blue as always. We are, of course, in our famous blue and white. And it's your replay of the Champions League final, and off we go. Look, a fast start from us again would be huge. I doubt it's going to happen. We scored inside 3 minutes in the Champions League final, but I would love it. Rosario with that strained neck is starting. Artiz now pumps one towards Margetts. Flicks down to Darcy Hart, and Bidgelow throws out a hand. What a fantastic save from the City keeper. He's already on it. And in the end, a promising start for us. Unfortunately, though, still 0-0. Margetts. Oh, nearly thought we got a flick on there. Unfortunately for us, in the Champions League final, we did score early, of course, and that was huge for us. Unfortunately, then we lost, obviously, Alcides, and that was that. If we could keep 11 men on the park today, that would be a win. Anyway, love it. Looks inside to Dino, who didn't start as well. He was injured. Ruben Diaz will win. Valverde can turn, and Sandro funds Vlahovic, and here comes City. Lovett picks off the pass, though. Dino now looks for James Margetts, finds James Margetts. It is James Margetts, but that is the usual finish you see from James. Hopefully, though, he gets another bite at the cherry and he will score. Corner now, though. Danny Lovett, ball in, cleared away. Joe Felix doesn't win. Dino finds Kisma, loves his right foot, can't find it, though. And Rudy and Rosario, and we build out again. Love it on that right-hand side. Loves to beat a man. Drops the shoulder and goes. Ball in the box, my boy. No. Dino, though. Margetts doesn't get on it. And City can break. Vlahovic and Vivas are going to be so deadly in linking up. Rosario's tight to him. And we have picked it up again. It's Darcy Hart now. He finds Mr. Dong. And his ball looking for Itch will not find his man. And here comes City again. They hit us on the break for their first goal, and Felix is driving at will. Valahovic is in there, goes for goal, and in the end, Mr. Dong has already started to become a little bit of a cult hero. Played unreal against Bayern, and already a block here against City. Ball in, cleared away by Mr. Dong, and away we go. I'm going to love saying Mr. Dong for the rest of this save. The South Korean is a legend. Dino's pulled his groin, the injury that didn't keep him out last time. He did a groin injury, but I thought he tore his groin. This time he's pulled it. Valahovic is in here. He's 1-on-1. Artiz, what a keeper. The Australian keeps it at 0-0. Would I take a draw, by the way? Yes, I would. But there's still a long way to go here. Kisma, oh my God, inside. Right foot. Why haven't you gone with your right foot? It was there. Instead he went on his left. Down one end, what a save from Artiz. Down the other, Kisma's poor decision. It's still 0-0. Felix, Vivas. And just like that, it's 1-0. He is an offside. The Aguero regen, who's 6'4", is an absolute monster. And we're behind yet again to City. And I don't see this being ruled out for offside. It's not. We're 1-0 down. Just again, it's just quality. Vivas, what a header. You can't save that. And that is top bins, and we are 1-0 down. Dino trying to play for injury. Hopefully he will just keep going. Lovett looking for Morales. Does find EH. Dino again. Lovett now. We need some room here. Goes all the way back to Rosario. Finds Mr. Dong. Looks for Dino. We're looking to move it around. We probe. We're at home. We know how to score goals. We scored 7 past Madrid last time in the Champions League at home. Would love 7 here. It's not going to happen, but you never know. Dino, Rudy, picks a ball. Darcy Hart, one touch. Does he finish? Of course the man from Liverpool does. Darcy scores. We hit him straight back. It's 1-1, and within an instant, we are back level against City. And just like the Champions League final, we seem to just keep on coming. At least this time we have 11 men. 1-1 here. We're back level. An even game. A game worthy of being a Champions League final last season. And so far, this game's worthy of being a Champions League opener. And here we go. Dino's still struggling, but I've left him out there. We've got a couple of tired bodies, but they're going to have to push through. Margets now. Finds Danny Lovett. Doesn't mind a shot sometimes. Gets to the byline. Cuts it. Oh, it's blocked in the box. Kisma now can't find a shot. Dino's effort's blocked in the box. City at 6 and 7's there in the 25th minute. Unfortunately for us, it's still 1-1. Dino's now trying to play through it instead of wanting to come off, which is good. 32 minutes played. You arguably say we've been slightly the better side. And to be fair, in the Champions League final, we were the better team till the red card. Anyway, the ball has been headed away by Umar, and Valahovic has picked it up, and they're going to be amazing on the break. It's Manchester City. They're good anyway. Owen and Valahovic, Joe Felix, and they link up again with Owen, and he looks for Vivas, and he's in again. The world-class striker's in again. You can't stop him, man. He's just too good, and he's got another chance. He has a brace, and it's 2-1 City. We need our Cetus to man-mark him. Unfortunately, we don't have him today because the referee decided to send him off in the Champions League final. Yeah, I'm still salty. But in the end, Vivas has a brace. He's unbelievable. And it's 2-0. It's 2-1. It's not 2-0. It's 2-0 for Copenhagen and Madrid. Margets, though, ball in backstick. Hart. Have we just equalised back-to-back again? Please be onside. I beg of you to be onside. Has Darcy Hart done it again? He's a man for all occasions, this boy. It's going to count. 2-2. We've pegged him back just again. What a thriller this is turning out to be. Just like the Champions League final. Margets, Darcy Hart, Bigelow in no man's land. And Darcy Hart, he loves pitting himself on fullbacks and centre mids. 6'2", 19 jumping reach. All onside. And there he is. It's 2-2. And there we go. Got a few bookings out there. That's fine. Dino's still looking legless. Might bring him off here. Saying that though, Rosario finds Dong. Rudy. Kisma. Itch. Falls the Margets. Oh, I don't know why you've taken it so early, buddy. He's having a stinker as James. Has got the assist at least. Think he thought he was being man-marked because he went to go and just shoot first time. He could have taken 3 steps in. If they score on that, I'll be livid. Well done, Rosario. A few bookings out there which I don't like, but it is what it is. Morales now. 3 of the back 4 are on bookings. Kisma, what a ball. Highlight still going. Kizzy. Rudy. Doesn't mind having a dig. Kisma again. Morales. Dino, have a dig. Dino, oh, it's hit the bar. A whisker away from taking the lead right on half time. 2-2. 45 minutes away. Don't lose faith. We've created so many chances, boys. How's the fitness? Dino's dead. Big time's called for big men. And Brito is the biggest of biggest men. He's unhappy. He wants to go to PSG. Rejected 13 million. That was an outrageous bid of super duper low. He's been unhappy since, but we're bringing him on. Usually highlights from kickoff here. I'm looking at those 3 yellow cards at the back, and I'm like, we've already had a red card against City. I've seen Reddy gets red carded 2 times in the same fixture already in this season against Bayern. Don't happen here. Anyway, EH, Brito, I think that's going to be your highlight from kickoff. Usually pointless. And it is. Been the better side, though. We've been the better side. Joe Felix from downtown, just over the bar. Still 2-2. And here they come again. It's Ruben Diaz. It's Sandro. Good tackle from Lovett. Flies in. James Margetts now loses out again. He's not having a good day out there, is he, the boy? Ruben, Bungard, Sandro, Valahovic. Finds Owen, and he can build. Still finds Joe Felix. Finds Valahovic. And they just move the ball around so well to City. They're so hard to press. Bungard again. Sandro and Valverde. And just look at them build up. Look at the half spaces that Valverde gets into. Oh my. He misses the chance, but look at the space he gets in. Saw that run from a mile away. Admir for Margetts, maybe the go here. The wonder kid, the Bosnian international, comes in. James does like a big goal, but he's dead. He hasn't put his finishing boots on. Admir's good. Vivas again. He's in again. Oh my God. How do you stop this boy? Does anyone know how you stop him? Wow. You can't stop him. Picks it up, jigs and jags, and just bangs it in the top bin. Fighters even reacts. 3-2 down now. Valverde and Sterling, huh? Wow, wow, wow. He has a hat-trick. Vivas again. Finds Sandro. Joe Felix. Owen now. Goes for goal. Great save from Artiz. Man, oh man, oh man. This is the thing though. We lose the City here. You know, if we lose to Madrid at home, we're probably out. So, yeah, man. Far out. What can he do? He's so well class. EH has had a stinker and he's not fit. Mr. Dong now. Rosario, he's not fit either. Boys, just good luck. Brito. EH. Well built out. Hard tackled, and of course it falls back to him too. We can't pick that one up. Valverde now, Bungard, Bidgelow. Can we force them long? Yes, we do. Can we win one in the air? Maybe. Mr. Dong. Or we don't bother to jump. Rosario does get on it. Artis now looks for Hart. He's a big boy. Flicks to Admir. Not much around him. Had to go for goal. Was not much on. Boys are looking quite dead. We did play 3 days ago against Bayern. Couldn't really rotate, could we? Kisma. Admir. Diggs blocked. Apparently hit Darcy Hart. Boys just need to keep on coming, lads. Yeah, press Vivas. That's going to help. Anyway, Morales now. Finds Ruddy. Kisma. Pulls back to Ruddy. Admir. Kisma. Hart's efforts blocked. It's going to be another corner. 70 minutes played. We're still in the ball game. We're still in the ball game at least. I think this is where we need to go and make that one last change. Kisma's not had his best of game. I trust maybe Ian should do something more for me. Saying that though, he's not had a good game at all. Just don't know who else you can get out there for him. Gonna go to that. 4 bookings at the back. We've just got to go. 1 highlight FM, 1 goal, please. Danny Lovett and Brito. Looks for Hart. Holds it up. Turns. Morales, not known for getting forward. In towards the box he goes. Admir. Ruddy. Need Lovett to spread. EH. Should have went to Lovett too. He actually ended up making a good run. They go long again. Well won by Mr. Dong. EH. Hart. Admir. Beats a man. Admir dinks him. The Bosnian. and it's 3-3. The wonder kid that went to Werder Bremen, a kid that's been here since he's been 16. In his first proper year here back at the football club. We've made him homegrown. He spent 3 years in the 19s. What a story. The Bosnian international, Admir, scores. It might be maybe his third ever goal for me at the club in 4 years. But here we go. 33 minutes played. It's 3-3. That's what I was about to say. 76 minutes played. It's 3-3. And I think in the spirit of this game, we're going to go for it, huh? We've got to go for it. They're going to keep coming at us. We've got to keep going at them. And it's going to just be a shootout here. Umar, Vivas, Artis, what a save. Trailing hand, unreal from the keeper. It's had everything this game. Comebacks galore. The boys are definitely men. They don't know how to die. I love it. And Darcy Hart picks it up. And on the break, we could go. Here we are. No one expects us to do anything, really. But imagine if we could find one more. Rosario, don't make a mistake like that. Oh, if we lose because of that, I'll be livid. Artis, what a save. Oscar, come on, wake up, buddy. I know we got nothing else to give, boys, but I demand more of you. Joe Felix, Morales clears. All right, we didn't... Well, the highlight's not over. It's over now. All right, we didn't concede from that bad highlight. Each is having a stinker. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, Hart flicks on looking for Admir. Won't find him. Can we force Bigelow long? Here we do. They've got good height up there. Rudy gets up. Rosario does well. Dong. Brito. Ball looking for Hart. He needs options. Admir. The Bosnian's in again. The Bosnian's in again. Oh, just over the bar. 86th minute. A win would be huge. It's so end-to-end. There's got to be late drama. There's got to be a late goal. 88th minute. It's Morales. It's a poor throw. Valverde picks it up. Umar now. Can we force them long? Can we win a press maybe? We don't. Ricky. City's so good at playing out that here they come. Ricky beats one. Rudy tries to get there. Doesn't find him. Valverde. Vivas. Numbers queuing. Sandro. Joe Felix. He scored against me in the final. Gotland. Well done, Artis. Hey, we're 2 against 2 if you want to go. Doesn't. Chooses against it. 90th minute. Way tight ticks. It's a corner. It's Brito. It's cleared. It's Rudy's ball back, though. Brito's still there. Will he whip again? Mr. Dong, could you imagine? Love it. Danny Boy. Byline. Whip. Whip. It's a corner. Here we go. It's Brito. It's a ball in. It's no one in particular. There's no real height there. Dong and Rosario. Oh, no. Brito. Gives the ball back to City. And they're down the line with Sandro. What have you done, Brito? Vivas, Artis, great save. Time ticks. A minute on the clock. It could be a pointless highlight. It could be a goal for one of us. Who knows? Artis now goes long looking for Morales. Doesn't find him. It's Ricky. Back to Umar. Valverde. Umar again. Ball goes towards Valahovic. Dong wins. Admin now. We need numbers to commit. Darcy Hart. It's a poor ball. Eich was dead on his feet. We are out on our feet. We've given it all. Can we hold on for 30 more seconds? Valahovic, Rosario. We've still got numbers forward. Admir, Brito. Runs needed. Morales, one last chance. Could you imagine? Eich has got to get there. Keep it in. Oh, Eich. He's had a stinker. He's had an absolute stinker, the next-gen winner. I tell you what, though, what a game. 3-3. We've come back from 1-0, 2-1, and 3-2 down to salvage a draw against last year's champions. In your replay in the Champions League final of last season, it's going to finish 3-3 in Munich. And I tell you what, that was absolutely fantastic, boys. Out on their feet, 3 days after playing Bayern Munich, and we have done well. Unbelievable. Next episode, I think we got to give you the maybe I might need to give you the Madrid doubleheader. I think what I will do is, what's that Madrid first game? Is that the home or away? It's away. It's the same as like in the final. What I might do is I might give you the Madrid a home game, City home game, away game. That might be the doubleheader that decides it, because we should beat Copenhagen at home. Next episode, it'll be the conclusion of this group stage for you, YouTube. It'll also be to see how we're going in the league, because at the minute, we've beaten Bayern, the only team that's gone undefeated in the save so far I've seen. And, well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if we had 11 men against City in the final, that proves to me we could have been good enough to win a Champions League. Instead, we got to still dream about it, what ifs and all what. But at least on the day they came back to play us, we gave them an absolute fright and a 3-3 draw. I have to end the episode, though, with the one man. Please tell me he's their best player. He is. Okay. Vivas, this guy is incredible. Like, I don't know what we do against him away from home. I don't know how we defend him. But, you know, we have to maybe end the episode and look. He signed for Manchester City on a free. And on that bombshell, in the great words of Jeremy Clarkson, I'm going to end the episode there. Vivas on a free. Yeah, right. Okay. I'll see you next time, YouTube. Thank you and goodbye.